Hi and welcome. Today we're going to talk about the Necron Dynasties. It is a commander set for Warhammer 40k universe setting, and a little shout out today to WarbossTae Studios. Thank you so much for being a sponsor of this channel. It means a lot. If you want to be a Patreon, down below, it's a link. There you go. Let's go into this one. I would recommend you to swap your commander with Imhotep, the Stormlord. So this is the one change I want to do to the deck. So make, the Silent King one of the 99 and swatch it out with this one. Okay, let's go into this. It's Twitch live, so we are going to softly edit it, but it's going to be how it is. Okay, here we go. Hello, welcome to DiCEYGUY. Today we are opening, boom, Universes Beyond. Magic the Gathering product, commander deck, 40k, brothers and sisters and everything between, Tyranids, I guess. Let's open this bad boy up and see what's inside it. And yeah, I'm excited. And I can't just hide it. I found out something since I opened the last one. All the cards in there, besides the tokens, are supposed to be in the deck. So that's a thing. And yeah, what's inside the Universe Beyond. And let me get the mic down there. That should be good. And then we can see what's inside here. I think I'm actually going to go crop it in a little bit. And we have to change the camera angle a little bit, like so. Yep, it's good. It's good. Okay, so this is how it looks. Necron Dynasties is the box we are opening today. And it's just black colors. And matter of fact, I do know it is artifacts are a thing. This is Sikarak, I don't know, the Silent King, costing 4. 3 of them are black. Legendary artifact creature Necron. He has flying, it's a 3/4. My will be done. Whenever this Silent King attacks, mill 3 cards. You may put an artifact creature card or vehicle card from among the cards milled this way into your hand. That seems like a fun thing. In the grim darkness of the far future, there's only Magic the Gathering. There's only war. This is your army, and overcome both friend and foe in Warhammer 40k comes into the definitive multiplayer Magic format. Awaken the Necrons from their slumber to build a powerful artifacts, where your opponents may slay them. They will rise again to seal your victory. Okay, the Necrons. The Necrons are a race of mechanical warriors who were betrayed by their gods and entombed in cold, unfeeling bodies. Now awakened from millennium-long slumber, they aim to conquer the galaxy and rule it once again. Clad in self-repairing living metal and armed with the terrifying Gus weapon, the Necrons are a horrific foe. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. This is going to be awesome. This contains 100 cards, 42 new cards, foiled edge display commander, 10 double-sided token cards, plus deck box, life wheel, strategy inside, and reference card. Okay. I have already opened one of them. It was the Chaos God one with Abaddon. And I have played one game with them. Whoop-a-daisy. And I really like the feeling and how they feel when you are playing them as a game. So yeah, I am really, really, really pleased with the products so far after opening one of the 4. Now we are opening number 2. And as they say, number 2 is always better than number 1. I don't know. So let's get this bad boy out of here and check it out, check it out, check it out. Okay, that's all. Hey, Captain Bazooka! Evening, evening, good evening, good evening. Today we are doing the Necrons. So, as always, you find tokens all around here. You can pop out if you want to. And a little card here. And these are the deck. You're getting them slided out. Here you can see the life wheel. And it has two sides, depending on how much life you have. There is a little, let's see, a leaflet here. Let's open it up and see how it looks. It's interesting. It's interesting. Let's see. So here it is talking about how to play the deck, Necron Dynasties. And there internally, these ancient beings forsook the fragile bodies of flesh millions years ago, transferring their consciousness into mechanical forms of living metal that can rebuild from most grievous damage. Use this ability to wear down your opponent's resistance, outlasting them until they are exhausted of all their resources. Then crush them with your leisure. Many of the cards in this deck have an unearth ability. Ooh, awesome. You can unearth creature from your graveyard to get one last attack and take advantage of powerful abilities that only work if the creatures entered the battlefield from the graveyard. Finish off your opponents with huge creatures like Satan or with legions of Necron warriors tokens. Okay, so this is the commander. Your secondary commander is Imhotep, the Stormlord. Interesting. Okay. Why are the Necron black aligned? In times long past, the Necron sacrifice almost everything for the sake of power and ambition. They do whatever it takes to achieve their goal, conquering even death itself to return and continue to fight. They believe the galaxy belongs to them and will take back of any means necessary. So that feels very black to me. Spinning wheel, yay! And here we have a little story about the Serek, the Silent King, and Imhotep, the Stormlord, which you can, I guess, I don't know if there is a pause action in Twitch, but if they are, pause it and you can get it. There is a lovely art. As I said before, that I'm been impressed by how nice it is so far. The product after playing the Chaos version of Commander. This is. I do really hope this make a lot more people play Commander. That would be awesome. This is the deck box with a nice little touch there, so you can see it's the Necron symbol and with the black and everything. Like I done with the one for Chaos. So you can see here with the Chaos symbol. You can have the deck inside and all sleeved up. They are fitting in there, so that's a good thing. But today right now we are talking about the Necrons. And I feel a frog in my throat. So I'm going to try to be a little bit faster today. As I said before, in the starting here, you have 2 packs here. And when you're opening them, be aware that all the cards that are in here, this is the Silent King, this is the etched version. So let's be good now and just get it bigger. Just wait a minute. Let's see. Okay. So it's easier for everybody to see what's going on, and you can read the text if you want to. Okay. So this is edged and foiled, and it's a little bit thicker cardstock than the rest. And this is your commander. It's a little bit off-centered. So be aware if you have cards that are off-centered or crimped, meaning they are, something is wrong with them. This will fetch you a lot of money on the secondary market in Magic the Gathering. So if you see anything wrong with the cards, hook up on Facebook and search for misprints and stuff like that, and you will get a lot of money for it. So this, I don't know if this is a normal mistake, but if it's not, it will maybe get me, I don't know. If I wait a little bit, it probably get me $100 or something. But if it's a very rare error. Anyways, enough about that. That's the commander. He costing 4, 3 black. He's a legendary artifact creature, Necron. 3/4. He has flying, and whenever attacks, mill 3 cards. So you take the 3 cards on top of your library and put it in your graveyard. You may put an artifact creature card or vehicle card from among the cards milled this way into your hand, which is good. So that's our commander and what he is doing. And here we have Necron warriors, token artifact creatures. A lot of them. So I guess we are going to make them, or insects. So let's see. It's insects, or yeah, that's a very clean thing. 2/2 to the ground, or flying 1/1s that we can make as tokens. Okay, interesting. Okay. Then we go into the main board here, and we are going to open it. We're going to find that little thing that we can peel from. I think I found it. We can peel it, and I can feel it. So, Void Captain, are you going to go into Magic the Gathering and playing Commander? Maybe we can do Spell Table together and play over the internet with real cards if you want to. So, yeah. New cards. Okay. So, this is explaining how the game turns are. On your turn, it's your beginning. Untap. Turn your cards so they are ready. When they are tapped, they are off. When they are untapped, they are on. Draw a card. Main phase, play a land. Cast a creature or other spells. Combat. Attack stuff. Main phase, play a land. Or cast a creature. But you can't just play one land a turn. Remember that. Creature heal and pass the turn. Okay. So yeah. And here is the normal version of the commander card, and you can see the difference between this special commander card, which is much thicker, and a normal card. And you can see also the art style of around the card is a little bit different. Both are beautiful in their own way, I think. So that's the commander. And then we have the other one that can be a commander too, is Imhotep the Stormlord. But if he's not the commander, you put it in the 99 cards and you use him in your deck. He costing 4, 2 of them are black. Legendary artifact creature Necron. He has Pharaon. Whenever one or more artifact cards leave your graveyard, create a 2/2 black Necron warrior artifact creature token, or Grand Strategist. At the beginning of combat in your turn, another target artifact creature you control gets 2/2 and gain menace until end of turn. So if you attack with that one, 2 creatures have to block it, or else it just go through. Yeah, okay. I can see they are a little bit off-centered here and stuff like that, so that's interesting from money perspective, but and keep in mind, everything that's legendary we can put in as a commander. So we can use Anakir here. He, by the way, let's see if we can put it down there, and then we're going to try to get it as clear as we can. Anakir the Traveler, 5. And one of them are black. He's a legendary artifact creature, Necron, 4/4. Lord of the Firian Legions. Whenever Anarchy the Traveler attacks, you may cast an artifact spell from your hand and or graveyard by paying life equal to the mana value rather than playing its mana cost. So I would argue, okay, it's costing a little bit to put on, but when you have in the game, you just pay a little bit life. So say I have this one in my graveyard or in my hand, I pay 4 life and it will go into the battlefield without paying its mana cost. That's huge. That's amazing. Okay, that's a good card. Then we have Biotransference. It's costing 4, 2 of them are black. Enchantment. Creatures you control are artifacts in addition to their other types. The same are true for creature spells you control and creature cards you own that aren't on the battlefield. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, you lose 1 life and create a 2/2 black Necron warrior artifact creature token. Holy shit, that's good! I think I would, but there's no one around here to play it. And trying to play anything on my laptop is a waste of time due to its age and flickering screen. Ah, that sucks. You know, sometimes I wish I lived somewhere else. Just putting it out there, that would be fun. Chronomancer, costing 2, 1 of them a black, artifact creature, Necron Wizard. Flying, Atomic Transmutation, costing 1, tap, sacrifice another artifact, draw a card. He also has Unearth 2, and it's a 1/1. Very nice. Cryptect, costing 4, 1 of them a black, artifact creature, Necron Wizard, a 3/3, costing 1 and a black, tap, choose another target artifact creature you control. When that creature dies this turn, return it to the battlefield tapped under your control. Nice. So you can, when something dies, you can use this as a response to it dying, and you will have this effect. Let's see if we can be on top on being clear. Illuminator Serras, costing 3, 1 of them black, legendary artifact creature, Necron. Secrets of the Soul, costing 1, tap. Just nothing, you just tap it. Sacrifice another creature. Add amount of black mana equal to the sacrificed creature's mana value. So mana value are this combined. So this will be 4, and this will also be 4. It's just summarizing everything on the card. So that's good. You can that's a lot of synergies in the cards already. Holy shit. Lokhos, Heavy Destroyer, costing 4, 3 of them are black, flying, and artifact creature Necron, 3/2. Emetic Exterminator. Whenever Lokhos Heavy Destroyer enters the battlefield, each player sacrifices a creature. Okay, so you might have to, you can sacrifice him too. He's a 3/2 and has Unearth 5 and 3 black. Wow. Lishgard. 3, 1 is black, artifact creature Necron, 2/3. Guardian Protocols, 3 and a black, sacrifice this one. Return all legendary creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, that's strong already, because I see a lot of the creatures we have here has the type of legendary in it. Very nice. Necron Deathmark, costing 5. 2 of them are black, artifact creature Necron, 5/3, flash. Flash is, you can play it, you know, also in the opponent's turn. As a response to them attacking, you can flash this in and block with it. When Necron Deathmark enters the battlefield, destroy up to 1 target creature and target player mills 3 cards. That's good. And you actually want to mill yourself. Necron Overlord. 4, 2 of them black, artifact creature Necron Noble. It's a 2/5. Relentless March, X and tap. Tap X, untapped artifact creatures, artifacts you control. Target opponent lose X life. Wow! Out of the Tombs, costing 3, 1 black, enchantment. At the beginning of upkeep, put 2 Eon counters on the Out of the Tombs. Then mill cards equal to the number of Eon counters on it. If you withdraw a card while your library has no cards in it, instead return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If you can't, you lose the game. Oh my god, what? That's interesting. That's an interesting synergy with the mill concept. Okay, Royal Warden costing 5, 2 of them are black, artifact creature Necron, 3/2, Phalanx Commander. When Royal Warden enters the battlefield, create 2 tapped 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creatures tokens. And it has also unearth 3 and a black. Shard of the Nightbringer. It's a 8, 3 of them are black, creature Satan. 8/8. Woo! Drain life. When Nightbringer enters the battlefield, if you cast it, target opponent loses half their life rounded up. You gain life equal to the life lost this way. Again. Is this a Urski Burski MTG Warhammer stream? Yep, it is. Hello. Shard of the Void Dragon. Costing 7. 3 of them are black, creature, Satan. Flying, 7/7. Spear of the Void Dragon. Whenever Shard of the Void Dragon attacks, each opponent sacrifices a non-land permanent. Matter Absorption. Whenever an artifact is put into a graveyard from the battlefield or put into exile from the battlefield, put a 2/1/1 counters on Shard the Void Dragon. That's insane. Okay. Scorptech Lord, costing 3, 1 black, artifact creature, Necron Noble, Menace. It's a 3/2. Combat Protocols. Other artifact creatures you control gets +1 and have Menace. Oh, baby. And it's having unearth for 2 and a black. Technomancer. 7. 2 of them black, artifact creature, Necron Wizard. It's a 5/1. When Technomancer enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards, then return any number of artifact creature with total mana value of 6 or less from your graveyard to the... Oh my god, yeah, baby! Their name is Death. Costing 6. 3 of them, black. Sorcery. Destroy all non-artifact creatures. All the cards in this is almost all the creatures are freaking artifacts. So you're just killing everything that's not yours. Awesome. The number is Legion. X and 4 black. Sorcery. Create X tapped 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature tokens. Then you gain life equal to the number of artifacts you control. Exile their number's Legion. You may cast their number's Legion from your graveyard. That's so good, because you are milling yourself and you don't want to miss this, but if it's not cast from your hand, it will lay in your graveyard and then you can use it. Beautiful. That is amazing. Tombblade. 6. 2 black. 2 of them are black. Artifact creature, Necron, flying. 5/4. Whenever Tombblade deals combat damage to a player, that player loses life equal to the number of creatures they control unless they sacrifice a creature. And has a nerf of 6 and 2 black. Wow. Srasin the Infinite. 6 mana, 2 of them black, legendary artifact creature Necron. 4/6, Death Touch. He has Primastic Gallery. As long as this one is on the battlefield, it has all activate abilities of all artifact cards in your graveyard. Nice. There's this deck here has so many synergies with the graveyard, with themselves and everything. It's just, oh my god. So if you're just going to be able to somehow survive a little bit, you're going to just dominate. You're just going to be too big of a threat to anything. You just go into Necrons. You Terminator mode is on, and yeah, let's go. Hasta la vista, baby. T-Rock Stalker, costing 5, 2 of them black, artifact creature Necron, for 5, targeting relay. At the beginning of combat, your turn, choose an opponent. Creatures attacking the last chosen player have the last chosen player has menace. Oh, that's good. So you just target it down one of your opponents, and all your creatures have menace. Woo! The War in Heaven, costing 6, 3 of them are black. Mode 1, you draw 3 cards and you lose 3 life. Mode 2, mill 3 cards. Mode 3, choose up to 3 target creature cards within total mana value of 8 or less in your graveyard. Return them to the battlefield with Necrodemis counters on them. Their artifacts in addition to their other types. Wow. Okay, Canoptech Scarab Swarm, 4. Artifact creature, insect, flying, 1/1. Feeder Mantabilis. When Canoptech Scarab Swarm enters the battlefield, exile target player's graveyard. For each artifact or land cards exiled this way, create a 1/1 colorless insect artifact creature with flying. My. Canoptech Spider, costing 5. Artifact creature Spider, flying, 4/4. Fabricator Claw Array. Whenever another non-artifact creature or vehicle enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. Canoptech Tomb Sentinel, costing 4. Artifact creature insect Vigilance, 4/3. Exile Cannon. When this one enters the battlefield from graveyard, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent. Unearth 7. Canoptech Wrath, costing 3. Is an artifact creature Wrath, 2/1. Wrath form, can't be blocked. Transmission Scout. When this one deals combat damage to a player, you may pay 3 and sacrifice it. If you do, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards with the same name as the land you control, put them into the battlefield, tap, then shuffle. Easy peasy lemon squeezy because you are running swamp, basic land swamp, so that's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Convergence of Domination, 3. Artifact Dynastic Command Node. As long as you control your commander, activated abilities of cards in your graveyard cost 2 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana the ability activation costs or less than 1 mana. 3 and tap, mill 3 cards. That is amazing. That's an extremely nice card. Cryptotrall, costing 4. It's an artifact creature, construct, 3/3. Protector. Another artifact creatures you control have hexproof. 4. Ghost Arc. Artifact vehicle. 3/3. Flying. Repair barrage. Whenever Ghost Arc become accrued, each artifact creature card in your graveyard gains Unearth 3 until end of turn and has crew 2. Wow. Necron Monolith. Costing 7 is an artifact vehicle. 7/7. Flying. Indestructible, baby. Never going to leave. Whenever Necron Monolith attacks, mill 3 cards. For each creature card milled this way, create a 2/2 black Necron Warrior artifact creature token. Wow! Crew 4. Resurrection Orb, costing 2. Artifact Equipment. Equipped creature has lifelink. Whenever equipped creature dies, return that card into the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. Equipped 4, baby! So just wait till you have 6 mana and you can equip it directly and then you attack with it and it's all good in the hood, baby. Scepter of the Eternal Glory, 4 legendary artifact. Tap, add 1 mana of any color, or tap, add 3 mana of any color. Activate only if you control 3 or more lands with the same name. So, running swamps, and almost just swamps, no worries. and it's going to make you freaking 3 mana, baby. Yeah. Tomb Fortress. Wow. That's so much beautiful art here. It's just beautiful. Tomb Fortress. Land. It comes to play. Tapped. Then tap, add 1 black, or pay 5, 3 of them black. Exile this one. Mill 4 cards. Then return creature cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Wait. Then return a creature card from your graveyard to battlefield. Activate only as a sorcery. Beacon of Unrest. Oh, that's beautiful. So we have seen just Necron exclusive 40k magic cards. This is a magic card from, magic place, but with a cool art. And it just makes so much sense that Necrons have it. Beacon of Unrest costing 5, 2 of them black, sorcery, put target artifact or creature card from a graveyard into the battlefield under your control. Shuffle this one into the library. So good. Living Depth. Wait, is this in this? Awesome, yes! Also old magic card, but with 40k art and feel. Costing 5, 2 of them black, sorcery. Each player exiles all creature cards from their graveyard. Then sacrifice all creatures they control. Then puts all the cards they exiled away into the battlefield. Yeah, baby, so good. And so flavorful for the Necrons. So very nice. Multilate, costing 4, 2 of them black, sorcery. All creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn for each swamp you control. So good. Cage Sun. So old magic card, all of these are old magic card, but oh my god, they are so flavorful and so Necronia feeling to them. I don't know what to say. Cage Sun, costing 6, artifact. A Cage Sun comes into bed, choose a color. Black. Choose black. Creatures you control, chosen color, get +1/+1. Whenever a land ability causes you to add 1 or more mana of the chosen color, add more of that to your mana pool. Endless Atlas, costing 2, artifact, 2 tap, draw a card, activate only if you control 3 or more lands with the same name. Easy peasy. Gilded Lotus. Oh my god, there's so much value here. Oh my god. Costing 5, artifact, add 3 mana of any one color, so black. Mystic Force, 4 artifact. You may look at the top of your library anytime. You may cast artifact spells and colorless spells from the top of your library. Pay 1 life. Exile the top card from your library. Oh, so good. Sculpted Steel. Oh. The art is so amazing. 3 artifact. You may have Sculpting Steel enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact on the battlefield. So much value. Oh my god, this deck is insane. Flayed one. Okay, now we are back to like 40k cards that are having the Magic the Gathering spin on them. Costing 3 and a black, artifact creature Necron, lifelink for 1. Fleshed Flayer. When Flayed one enters the battlefield, mill 3 cards. Hexmark's Destroyer, costing 6, 2 of them black, artifact creature Necron, 6/6. Hexmark Destroyer can't be blocked except by 6 or more creatures. Good luck with that, I guess. And Unearth is costing 6 and 2 of them black. Plus Mancer, costing 4, 2 of them black, artifact creature Necron Wizard, 3/3, has flying. Dystanic Advistator enters the battlefield. Search your library for a basic swamp card. Revolve it, put it in your hand, baby, and shuffle. Psychomancer, costing 2, 1 of them black, artifact creature Necron Wizard, flying 1/1. Heartbringer of Despair. Whenever this one or another non-token artifact you control puts into the graveyard from the battlefield or is put into exile from the battlefield, target opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Oh my goodness, yes. Excuse. Sotek Immortal. 3, 1 of them black, artifact creature Necron, 2/2 flash, elite troops. When enter battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on each creature that died for each creature that died this turn. Wow. Sapotec Destroyer. Death Touch, artifact creature Necron, 4/2. Whenever an artifact enters the battlefield under your control, This one has first strike until end of turn. First strike and death touch is such a good combo, because you are dealing your damage before the other creatures if they do not have first strike or double strike. So with death touch, you deal the damage. So regardless of how big that creature is, it's dead because first strike and death touch. 3-rack, Prerotorian, that word. Costing 2, one of them black. Artifact creature Necron, flying, 2-1. Dysnetic codes, when this one comes into battlefield from graveyard, you may draw 2 cards and you lose 2 life. Has unearth for 5, one of them black. Knight's Guide, 3 mana, artifact vehicle, 3-1, flying. When this one enters battlefield, create a 2-2 black Necron warrior artifact creature token. Crew 2, so it can crew itself. Defile. Costing 1 black, instant, target creature gets 1-1, minus 1-1 till end of turn for each swamp you control. I think this is a magic card. Dread Return, yeah, this too. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield, costing 4, is a sorcery, 2 of them black. It has flashback. Sacrifice 3 creatures. So you may cast this from your graveyard for special cards, then exile it. So that's very powerful and very nice art. Oh my god, that's cool. That's so cool. Chronicle Planting. So yeah, we are back on Magic the Gathering cards now. That's from the old, but with new art. And I just enjoying the art as fuck. Chronicle Planting costing 2, artifact equipment for each artifact you control, attach planting to target creature you control for 2 black, or 1 for equipped. Hedron Archive costing 4, look at that art! Add the 2 manas, or 2, sacrifice this one for draw 2 cards. Mask of Memory costing 2, is a artifact equipment. When this deals combat damage to a player, you may draw 2 cards. If you do, discard a card. Equip 1. Soul Ring, and look at that beautiful Soul Ring. Oh my god. Costing 1, makes 2 mana when you tap it. Baran Moor comes into play tapped. Myriad Landscape. Okay, we are going to skip a little bit because this is land. And then we get to Darkness. Prevent all combat damage that would be dealt this turn. Go to the Throat, costing 2 and 1 of them black. Instant, destroy non-identified creature. Arcane Signet, look at that art! 2 and add 1 of your commander's color identity. Commander Sphere, costing 3, the same, but you can also sacrifice it to draw a card. Mindstone, costing 2, add 1 mana or draw a card. Tough Vessel, you have no maximum hand size. Add 1. Unstable Ubelix, costing 3, 1 tap for 1 mana, or 7, sacrifice this, destroy target permanent. Wayfarer's Bubble, oh my god, look at that art, costing 1, 2 tap, and you search your library for a basic land card, put that onto the battlefield. Desert of Glorified, so beautiful art, oh my god. Polluted Mire, Vault of Whisper, Swamps galore, beautiful art though. And that's it, baby! That's it, baby! We are done with the Necrons. And my throat is giving up. So I think we are going to wrap it up here. I'm going to sleeve them. I'm going to sleeve them, and I'm going to sleeve them with the silver Dragon Shield, these ones. And yeah, Dragon Shield. If you are not familiar with Magic the Gathering, but you are started right now with 40k Magic the Gathering Commander, I do recommend to sleeve it, because I do think this is a one-time thing for Magic the Gathering, doing something 40k with these cards. So this is going to be cards that are giving you, that they are going to go up in price. So if you are for some reason tired of the game or something, I do think you will sell it with profit. So look at this silver on the background, and then we just pop in the cards, and they are ready to shuffle and play. And when I've finished with them, I will just show you with another deck I have here. So when you have all the cards sleeved up like this, you just, I would put them in 6 and then 6, like so, 6. Let's try to get it looking nice on the screen. And then you just go like this with all 100 cards or 99 cards without your commander, of course, till you are finished. And then you shuffle them up again, and then you do the same one more time, and then you normal shuffle them, just to get your deck a good spread of the deck, so you are sure to get a good opening hand, because you really are aiming to get the ideal setting. You want to have 3 land cards in your hand, in your opening hand. So just a little tips here on the back end on this stream. But yeah, I'm loving what I'm seeing here. It's amazing. I'm very pumped. I really liked how the Chaos version of the 40K was played. It is you do really feel like you are wielding Chaos power and are having a strong, very strong deck. So. Yeah. Like so, it's maybe easier to see what I'm doing. So I'm just sleeving it up, and I'm also starting to just do the 6, make them like 6 small piles of, then we shuffle them up and we can play with them. I'm very impressed with the product. They do feel like what you expect the Necron to feel like, by the art style, but also how the cards are synergizing. And yeah, I really do hope Games Workshop take notes and make a little bit better rules for their games. just saying. Yeah, so you have 99 cards, so it's hard to shuffle them up very good. So that's why when I make a new deck or I buy a pre-con deck, I do always do this, and take the 2 of them and shuffle them, and 2 of them and shuffle them, and 2 of them and shuffle them, and then I do the same spread again, and then I shuffle them all 99, just to get as a good spread as I can. So you will, because what you really do not want is miss your land drops the first turns. So and there is about 50% chance of drawing a land after turn 1, so to keep that in mind too. So yeah, but you really want to have a good shuffle, so you are making don't make yourself too much hurt. I really like the 40K symbol of the skull with the wings out. It's so badass. It looks so good. And yeah, they are usually having like about 36 lands in the pre-construct. I haven't crunched the numbers for this, and I'm kind of like I don't want to know too much about the like the real numbers in the decks before I play them. I just want to feel them. And my plan right now, and I hope I can live up to it, is just have them pre-constructed 40k decks without swapping out anything, and just play them for the experience of 40k Magic combined. I really love Magic the Gathering. It's been a favorite of mine since 1995, and I've also been Warhammer 40k. It is very cool lore and stuff, but I've always been a fantasy player myself. But it feels so cool to have something Warhammer mixed with Magic the Gathering. It's for real bringing a good dopamine fix into my brain. Look at this. It looks like a D20. It's so cool. And there is a flavor text here. I've read it. I read most of the flavor text for the Chaos one. I've dropped it for this one because my throat is giving out a little bit. So I think we have some cold coming in here into the family. So some of my children has been home for 2 days now, and so it's probably just taking care of the kids make me also under the weather, but it's okay. We just do like Necrons and we unearth ourselves up to the living again. It's so cool. It's so I really need to find. I have all the 4 of the commanders for 40k, so I can bring him when we are playing Magic the Gathering commander, and everybody can take one of the decks, and we can play a 40k commander, and that would be a huge big deal for me. I'm not sure what deck I would personally choose of these 4, but the Necrons are just very cool with all the combos and synergies. I do think maybe it's my favorite. I really do like graveyard shenanigans and stuff like that, but oh my god, the Chaos one was extremely strong with all the demons and had a lot of shenanigans and chaotic effects running through the deck, and it was amazing. No, the cards, the Magic cards do feel a little bit more glossy and a little bit more like Pokemon cards, just in how they are feeling when you are, handling them, than what Magic cards back in the day feel like. They are a little bit more, I do think they're using another type of card stock for the newer cards that have come out this year, in fact. And it is what it is, I guess. And I really do think maybe these cards are less made to endure play without sleeves. So keep that in mind. Sleeve up your deck. And what's very cool with Dragon Shield sleeves, that are always more than 100 sleeves. So you will, for some reason, if you need or some of the sleeves are broken or something, you will have some spares. That's just amazing. So keep that in mind when you are sleeving up your cards, that there will be a surplus, so don't worry about it. But yeah, hopefully it was a little bit informative and a little bit cool to look at all the new cards. And I have some thoughts about synergy and stuff with the cards in the decks, and maybe we will talk a little bit more about it. But for right now, we are just putting them in sleeves, and then we are out of here. I really need to have them in sleeves because we have broken the seal now, and I really want to go to town and play with the cards. It's one thing. If there was for nothing else, Magic the Gathering with Wizard of the Coast, they know their art style, they know how things should look. They have always been on top of it. Okay. Alpha, beta, some of the cards are a little bit rough. I have to admit, but they've been very good with art styles and how things are feeling lore-wise and stuff like that. And yeah. So I really do think Games Workshop could have done a lot worse than teaming up with Magic the Gathering. It's so cool. You can see Games Workshop logo here, a Wizard of the Coast logo there. It's a beautiful thing. Yeah, but Hasbro owns Wizard of the Coast, and yeah, that's an evil corp. So take it for what you want, but it's a kind of what it is. And there's no, you can see some of the cards I don't go that, and it's not important. The important thing that's everything is random, so it's a little bit dicey. But just without counting, I do think they have a lot of creatures in this, so there should be a lot of creatures sleeping in your graveyard that you can do shenanigans with. That's awesome. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. So now I take just 2 of them and I shuffle them a little bit. And I really like the sleeve color for Necrons in silver. That's just... Then we take 2 of them. And what Dragon Shield is doing that I don't think the other brands are doing is just having... they are less glossy and I feel more durable, and they are... Okay, when you have it brand new, they are a little bit slippy. But I feel like there are other brands that are even more slippy. So, but yeah. And 100 or 99 cards are a bit tricky to shuffle, but it is what it is. And then we do one more, and it's I do think it's okay to try to play with. So there's over 40 cards. I think the number is 42 unique cards that are made just for Necrons. And I do think they never will see a print after this. And one thing Magic the Gathering has taught me, if you have cards that are very useful and they just have one print run, they are going to soar when it comes to, money. So yeah, I'm talking about it, but it is a thing. It is a thing. So just keep that in mind if you are buying or collecting Magic the Gathering. That take care of the cards. Some of the cards can be called common, but some common cards can fetch you, I think, insane money. So, to be a common card and be selling for 20 quids are insane, when most of them are like a dime or something. So, and now we are going to put it there and just see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you see a perfect hand. You can see lands. You want to have 3 lands. And this opening hand, I was a little bit unlucky and I got a lot of lands. So my method of shuffling isn't perfect, but it's better than anything. Let's see what the 7 next cards are, just to compare. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And here we have the perfect hand with 3 lands and other things. And then if you draw 1 more, you get a land and a land. So, yeah, I think this is a good method, but if you... it is what it is, so take it for what you want. It is random, so it should be, I feel like I have a more consistent draw when I do it like so. Let's see. Oh, doing things on live is sometimes questionable. Want things to go one way and then they go another way. So there's just one thing I wished, that I was a little bit bigger channel, so I can do giveaways of these cards and just spread the love of it and have fun with that, because giveaways are fun. But it is what it is. So anyways, there we have 99 cards in that card box. And then we have, there is no room for the tokens. So I leave the tokens and I leave my commander outside. And I do sleeve them in like sleeves that you can see both sides of the card. So I don't mix the commander inside the other cards. So it's easy to identify if it is inside my library. So on that note, thank you all for watching. It's been an honor to show you Necrons. Shout out to Necron fans out there. Anyways, see you in the next one. I think I need to drink some tea now. Maybe a brandy or something. Anyways, bye. Thank you so much for watching the whole thing. So if you want to see more thoughts and tactics about each and every one of these decks, comments below and I will get a little feeling if anybody wants to see more in depth of both these decks. I do think they are extremely nice decks, and there are a lot to think about and a lot of synergies and a lot of fun things you can do. And if you want, I can do a little teaching of how to play the commander and stuff like that. But it's a lot of work, so I need to have a little confirmation that people actually want to watch that before I put myself into that work frame. Okay, anyways, thank you all for watching. And thank you, a special thank you to everybody that's a Patreon and tabletopbattle.no and ripperminiatures.com for, being there supporting this channel.